So hey y'all, stop by to say hey. Anyway, I just got off from work. I only picked my camera up just so y'all can hear this message. I don't really have nothing to vlog today. I'm not doing anything. I just got off work and now I'm about to go and do my 4 hours. But I wanted y'all to hear this message, girl, from Bob. Now Bob wanna call. Here we go, hold on.
Hello, this is Bob Furniture, calling to confirm that your delivery is scheduled for Saturday, April 21st, at the following address, Garden Drive.
So yeah, like they've been telling me the same story over and over again, that giving me a date, telling me it'll be delivered on so-and-so date, and it just never shows up. So I'm guessing because I called, this is official, because they sent a message letting me know that it will be here. Yeah, but anyway, make a long story short, I should have been calling all along, because this makes no sense, like, for nobody to have to wait on, you know, something this long. Yeah, like I said, I'm not doing too much of nothing. I'm getting ready to go knock these little 4 hours off, and then I'll be going to bed because I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow. So yeah, keep me lifted, keep me in prayers, because I just might need them. I need them anyway. Hi. So yeah.
What they gonna do to you? I don't want to hold my mom.
But yeah. So I need to go to bed tonight as if I was getting up going to work, because this doctor's appointment is early. So yeah, but anyway.
You have to go to bed right now?
No.
Oh.
Yeah.
You have to get.
What, son? You left something in the car?
Mom, are they gonna give you a flu shot? Some viruses?
I already got my flu shot. So yeah, anyway, yeah, like I said, I ain't talking about too much nothing, so I'll just see y'all when I turn this camera back on. Now this don't make no sense that they, these kids, trash leaving it. But anyway, hey y'all, hey. I don't know why I picked this camera up, because I ain't have no life today. Hey son, let's get some light. You know what, I was thinking, like, can you look and see if you can do some online classes? I just been thinking, I don't want to forget, because I keep forgetting to say it to you. You need to try to do something. If you don't want to go on to no campus, you know, I know what you're trying to do, but in the meantime, you still need an education. You know, most rappers and actors and all that, they got degrees and stuff too, so keep that in mind, all right? Okay. So anyway, y'all, I picked my camera up to tell y'all this. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this little piece of vlog. I'm gonna have to add it with something, because what time is this? 2 o'clock, and it's time for me to go pick up my babies in a little while. So, but anyway, I picked my camera up, y'all, because I'm leaving my, is it too dark? I hate dark. Let me sit right here in this chair so we can get some bright light. Yeah, but anyway, I was on my way home from my client. Now my client, anyway, I end up staying late at my client's house today because she was having some problems or whatever. And so I'm driving down the street. Now mind you, I'm late. I usually leave at 1 o'clock, but I left at about 1:40. So I'm driving down the street and I see this young girl walking down the street, and she on the phone, but as I pass by, she like put her hand out, you know, like hitchhiking, like. And I'm like, dang, she told me. So, you know me, I stopped. Now I let her walk up to the car, and so I let the window down. I'm like, you talking to me? She was like, yeah, y'all. She was shaking. Her voice was shaky. She had tears in her eyes and stuff like that. So I'm like, what's wrong? Like that. And she was like, the car won't start, and it's in the garage, and somebody left the lights on, and blah blah blah. She's just going on giving me a story about this car. But anyway, make a long story short, this young girl was trying to get to work, right? And she was like, and I need to get to work. I need to be there by 2 o'clock. And if I don't get there, I'm going to be fired, because I already have 3 points. And I'm looking at the time. It's like 1:50, right? So, but I'm scared. I was like, but you sure? Because I'm looking around. You know, she a thin girl, but I'm looking at her body, make sure ain't nothing poking out. She ain't got no gun. You know, make sure she ain't going to get in the car, you know, up on me. And then somebody behind me is going to roll up on me and try to rob me or something. You know, that's just how I think, y'all. But anyway, so I'm like, you sure? So I still was hesitating on letting her in the car, because I didn't see no uniform, and finally she had her, the little Walmart apron thing they wear. She had it up under her arm. So finally I saw the Walmart logo. I'm like, well, okay, God. Because the reason I started talking to God real quick, because I'm like, God, wait a minute. I usually leave at 1 o'clock. I'm a church girl. I might not be going to church now, and I start back cussing and all that kind of stuff now, and dip back in my old life and all that stuff. Yeah, I have. I got a major call on my life and all that. So yeah, I still talk to God. I go to him every once in a while now, but I still be praying, but that's a whole nother story, that's a whole nother story right there. So anyway, I'm talking to God in my head, but she talking to me too. So I'm like, okay, God, this has to be you for me to help this young lady, because now mind you, I don't know how old she is at this point, but I'm like, well, okay, God, you want me to do this because you delayed me. I can't tell my client's business or whatever, but I was just kind of laid back or whatever. So I left. I'm like, okay, God, yep, this you, God, because I usually burn out at 1. I don't care what's going on in that where I'm at in my client's house. 1 o'clock come, I'm up. I did my 4 hours. Bye, I'm gone. See you tomorrow or whenever. So anyway, yeah, I'm like, okay, God, you got me, right? I'm covered in the blood. You got me. You got your hand on my life. You love me. I'm straight talking to God like this quickly in my head, right? So I was like, okay, I looked up and down. Looked up and down again. I'm like, you sure? So I was getting ready to say, when you get in this car, you ain't gonna up on me, right? And I stopped myself and I was like, you know what? Come on. So when she get in the car, I'm looking up to the side, so I'm sizing her up or whatever. I'm like, she thin, she little, so if she up on me, I'm gonna take this hand, which is my right hand, I'm gonna take this, do it like that, and put the gun towards the window, and I'm just gonna beat the hell out of her with her own gun. I had this plan all up in my head, y'all. I ain't gonna lie, yep, I sure did. I knew I had it, I'm a fighter. I know I'm too old to be fighting, but baby, I still will throw these things in a minute. You heard me? So anyway, she got in the car, y'all, but she was still shaking and tears still in her eyes. Even when she talked, the shakiness was in her voice. And she was like, she going to tell me that, I'm going to get fired if I don't get there by 2 o'clock. So like I said, I'm looking at the clock. It's like 1:53. But luckily, I don't live too far from my client, and I don't live too far from Walmart. And where we wasn't too far from Walmart. It's all in the same area, right, or whatever. So I'm like, okay. And I was like, shoot, 2 o'clock. Because she said something about 1 minute. If I be 1 more minute late, I'm going to get fired. I'm like, well, dang, we ain't going to make it then. In that case, we ain't going to get there till about 2:03, 2:05 or whatever. So she was like, but I do get a 9-minute grace period. I'm like, well, oh, okay, let me hurry up and finish the story up because I got 12 minutes on my camera. I was like, oh, okay, girl, we going to make it. So then now I'm talking to her, but I noticed her voice is still shaky. And, like she just, and I heard her talk. Now she talking to God now. She talking to me and God, just the way I was talking to God and her. I promised to God. She like, thank you, Jesus. And she kept telling me thank you, but under her voice, thank you so much. You just don't know. Thank you so much for doing this to me. Then she was like, thank you, Jesus. She talking to God. She talking to me. So I'm like, okay. So now I'm like, I look over at her. I'm like, you know what? Take a deep breath. We're going to make it. You okay? So I'm like, for real, take a deep breath. Like literally take a deep breath. So she took a deep breath. So now I'm like, how old are you? And she like 18. I'm like, you still in school? Or you graduated? She was like, yeah, I graduated early. I was like, you going back to school? She was like, yeah, I got accepted to Lanay University. So I was like, well, you make sure you go back. I said, because it's hard out here. And I do understand. And I've had that feeling so many times when my job was in jeopardy, because I was always late. I never called it off, but I was always late. To this day, y'all know I always had a problem with being late. Y'all watch my vlogs. So I was like, I understand that feeling, or that fear of losing your job because you can't be on time or whatever. And so, but something in me kept wondering why this young girl, she's 18 years old, like why is she in such fear of losing her job? Like that's just too much for an 18-year-old, and especially you getting ready to go off to college. I don't know if she's trying to save money. I didn't get off into her business too much, but I don't know if she's trying to save money for college books or whatever. But honey, I should have kept on talking. Girl, you need to fill out for FAFSA if this is the reason you need this job. But my heart was hurting because so much pressure is put on young kids these days that is terrible. Like, because me as a mother, none of my children worked. I just wouldn't allow it. They did come, Mama want to get a job. Mama want to get a job out of school. Mama want to get a job in the summertime. No, you will not. Your only responsibility until you graduate and walk across state is going to school. And whatever you do in the summer, well, I don't care. Whatever we do as a family, that's what we're going to do. But you ain't finna be going to nobody's job, because in my mind, how my mind is set up, I feel like when kids get a job, they see this money coming in and they think it's all good, but it's not all good. And then eventually they don't end up going to college, and when they look up, they'll be my age, or time don't wait for no one. Time goes so fast. When you look up, you 20. Girl, like the day I cried when I turned 30, because like, dang, I was just 25 years old. Like, time don't wait on no one. So that's why I didn't allow my children, that's the choice I made as a mother. I didn't allow my children to work while they were in school. I did everything because it was my responsibility as a mother to make sure they had everything that they needed. Now, my children, I'm gonna tell you what I did as a mother. I then took this story a whole nother way, because my heart was hurting for this young girl, y'all. She was shaking that she was going to get fired and lose her job at 18. You shouldn't be worried about that at 18. She said she was so shaky and so concerned. I'm like, damn, do she got any type of bills? What, you paying light bill? You got rent? That's how I feel. Here at this house, girl, this rent hell high as hell. I'll be crying, but you only 18. So, but anyway, that's why me as a mother, I made sure, this is me, I'm gonna tell you what I did as a mother, because this is what we're supposed to do, because these children didn't ask to be here. So because I knew I couldn't afford stuff throughout the school year, or maybe throughout the year, up until 2 years ago, and I can't make this up, and my last boy is a senior this year, and y'all know I have Princess, but up until 2 years ago, I've been working since I was 18 years old, but I had no choice. I had babies. By the time I was 19, honey, I had 2 kids. By the time I was 24, baby, I had 4, baby. Yes, I did. So I had to get out there and get it how I live. So, but anyway, I took my income tax, and since I've been working, I've always brought home between $87,000 and $89,000 for my income tax, and I took the whole income tax. I cannot make this up. You can ask any of my 5 children. Mine is Princess, but you can ask my boys, and spent it all on my boys. I always bought 6 to 7 pairs of shoes, 2 pair of boots every single year. All the jeans I can just grab up. I bought all the shirts, everything. I made sure they had their bikes, whatever they wanted, their game system, all of that, so they wouldn't try, because y'all know how boys is. They'll try to get out there in them streets, babe, and get it how they live. You know what I'm talking about. Trying to get out there selling drugs, because I made sure they had it all. And I spent never buy myself nothing. Never. 2015, I finally did something for myself. And then it wasn't so much for myself, it was for the household. I went out and bought I bought myself and my son that's away in the Navy, bought us 46-inch TVs for our room. The other boys, I bought them 37-inch, and Princess ended up getting 37-inch, and I bought this 65-inch here. I bought that. So I've been having these, and I bought TVs for every room. That was the only time I spent money on anything other than my babies, because I feel like they shouldn't have to work and worry about this and that. I just feel like y'all need to be worried about school. I've always been keen on school and education, because I didn't get one. And back then when I was growing up, I used to fight a lot in high school. Used to beat the hell out of people, singing around like helicopters, punching chicks in their face, letting them slide across the floor and all of that, and I got suspended. My mom she just didn't take me back to school, so I never graduated. Miss North, I'll never forget, finally said that I can come out. I had got expelled, and Miss North was like, you can come back, but your mama have to bring me. And I'll never forget, I stood up in the living room talking to my mom like, Mama, I was like, Miss North said I can come back if you bring me. Mommy never took me back, baby. So I'm like 16. I just started riding and, being out there in the streets, chilling with the BODs, drinking 40 ounces and stuff with my baby daddy. Me and my baby daddy grew up, my kid's father. We grew up, so I'm out there, I'm just kicking it. So I never did, but I always worked. So then I started having kids or whatever. That's a whole nother story. But what I'm trying to say is, y'all, I was just so concerned about this young girl feeling as if she needed this job. I wish I knew why. I should have asked her, but I don't know. I don't know, but that kind of did something to me. And she mentioned her grandmother. My grandmother couldn't take me right, so I'm like, oh, I wonder if she one of them kids where the grandmother raised her and the mother didn't. You know, all kind of stuff was going through my head. Was her mom on drugs, you know, because she ain't mentioned nothing about her mama. Like, somebody should have been able to take you to work, you know, whatever. But, no, I don't know. But, yeah, I just was so yeah, I don't know where I left off at. Because my camera overheated and cut off on me. So, now, I'm back in this car. You know what? They still ain't brought my trash cans back, and I paid the bill. Because I don't see them. And trash, maybe, oh, they probably going to bring them tomorrow because trash, what's today? Yeah, trash go out tonight. So, but anyway, yeah, y'all. Yeah, I don't know where I had left off at, but, yeah, that kind of like bothered me, y'all. But I was going to be, boy, she don't know, boy. This was going to be one up. I was going to get her. I thought she was going to try to up on me, baby. I was going to grab that wrist, you know. But anyway, yeah, that's a whole nother story right there. So, yeah, I'm in the car. About to go pick my son up from the bus stop. And then go and sit and wait for Princess to get out of school. And that's all I got going on. Ain't no sense in me even turning my camera back on. Unless Princess wants to say hi. She always wants to say hi. I'm like, I can't turn the camera on just for you to say hi. Yeah, so since I do have this little piece of vlog, maybe I would turn it on for her so she can say hi. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and drive, and I'll just see y'all when I turn this camera back on. So I'm sitting here in the car waiting on Princess to get out of school, and I just realized like it's one way in and one way out. That is the difference between this school and her old school. It don't be no teachers out to get the kids to the car. The kids just come out and stand, and anybody just walk up. Like, I just walk up and get my Princess. The other school, they didn't play those type of games, and they let the kids out early. I guess I could just go out. And that moment you're trying to get footage. Hey. Since I had to turn this camera on and talk about this girl. That's my baby girl. Princess! Hey, Princess.
Hi, Mom.
Oh, it's cold. And it's spring. How was your... Uh-oh, dang, he gonna knock my camera out my hand. How was your day? Huh?
Magnificent.
It was magnificent? Awesome. Good.
I'm good at writing.
You good at writing, just like your mommy?
Yeah, I think I got a 7 out of 3. You said it was Wednesday.
Huh?
But I didn't.
Well, let's get in the car first, girl, because these cars be tripping. See how I just walked up there and got it? No teacher was right there. Anybody can just walk up. That's why I make sure I am here early to get my baby, because that is ridiculous. Now, what happened at school today? What did you say?
I said it was magnificent. And I think the last time I didn't get it right, but I tried. I tried.
Yeah, you did good. I'm proud of you. So Wednesday, you forgot your D in Wednesday. Mommy taught me how to spell Wednesday. I never forget that. I had a spelling test. And I had to learn how to spell Wednesday. And she told me to spell it Wednesday.
Did you get it right?
Yeah, I got it right because I remember what she said. W-E-D is Wednesday. N-E-S-Day. D-A-Y. Wednesday. Wednesday. But you just missed a D. I'm proud of you. Doing really good, Princess. You're doing good.
Thank you. 11 out of 3.
That's okay. It's okay. So let me make sure I can get out. So anyway, y'all, I'm drive home, and I'll see y'all when I turn this camera back on.
Bye. Hi.
Oh my goodness.
They everywhere.
I know, everywhere, girl. So yeah, I'm so proud of you, Princess.
Thanks, Mom. I'm on my final copy.
Yep. School is almost over and you get to enjoy your summer.
Yep.
Yes. Let's get up out of here.
I like summer.
Summer. Hey, y'all. Watching Empire.
Need to fly out to Palo Alto tonight. Where did I get a bad news to Kelly Patel myself?
That's a good idea, Eddie. And you know what? While you're there, why don't you take some time for yourself? You know, get some rest.
Sitting in my family room. Yes. So excited. But anyway, yeah, I ain't talking about nothing. I just wanted to come back and I really just wanted y'all to see me sitting on something finally in this house other than my dining room table, and my dining room table, or on my bed. Like, y'all like these pillows? These pillows are everything. They came with the couch. The only thing I need to do is add the pillow that's a pop of color that I'm gonna choose, or you know, some other type of decorative pillow. But yeah, anyway, I ain't really talking about nothing. So I'll catch y'all tomorrow, and when I turn this camera back on.